Hey, welcome back to the Mellow Vybes channel. Uh, don't look at me too hard. My face is dry. I'm just trying to do something really quick that I wanted to talk about. I try to actually every Thursday dedicate at least 90 minutes to doing something in Mellow Vybes, like obviously I have a website and all that stuff. And working on music and stuff. I actually need to record like a line of that Spanish song, but I'll worry about it next week after my move. I have like a day and a half left to finish packing before my stuff gets picked up, and there's like still so much, and I just realized that I would in fact have to dismantle my expedite. Sorry, like my hair is all anyway, which is like this huge shelving IKEA shelving unit, and I keep saying I'm gonna leave it behind. I keep saying it like for years. I'm like, I'm just gonna leave it, but like I have so many buckets and drawers that go to that, and they don't make it anymore. They make stuff like it, but different dimensions, and my things only fit those dimensions. So for like the fifth time, I'm gonna be taking it apart, and I thought I wouldn't have to because the moving company is supposed to like disassemble stuff, but they only go on 2 floors, and I only have them unless you want to pay money for them to go on another floor, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. This is costing like literally double the cost that I thought it was going to. Um, I really wanted to like spend at or below what my program is giving me to move, but I'm like now taking $1,500 out of my own pocket. So, yeah. So anyway, oh my gosh, so I'm so stressed. But yeah, now I have to disassemble it because it's on the other floor, and I'm only having them be on this first floor in the basement. This is like the it's really irritating to me, like packing this time around. I'm packing, actually, I realized that I think when I left my apartment downtown, I think I was packing 3 weeks beforehand. And of course I was like working full time at that point too. So it was just like after work. I don't know. I feel like I'm spending way more time packing now, even though I've only been really packing for like a week and a half. But I don't know, it's hard because my things are on 4 floors, all the 4 floors of this house. And before it's just like you're on one floor, you're in an apartment. And I had way more stuff in that apartment, but it's just having to go up and down the steps and bring stuff down the steps. It's like, yeah, this is not what I wanted to talk about. Okay, I just wanted to say my message is to not hesitate. And I wanted to say that in the last video, but I don't even know where I went, and I totally forgot some other stuff, but I don't even remember what the other stuff is now. Okay, but don't hesitate. I think about 3 years ago, it's because of somebody that I follow. You know what? That's a whole funny story because I was following, and we were following each other. Me and this woman who's a hypnotherapist, because I follow other hypnotherapists, they follow me, and I love some of the things that she writes sometimes. And then randomly I see like a picture of like, oh, me and my sisters, and like her sister is Rainbow Johnson. You know, like Kenya Barris's wife or ex-wife now or whatever. So I was like, that's so interesting. But anyway, like I really like her stuff, and she had written something about like hesitation and learning not to hesitate. And I remember going into that new year, because I think it was the end of a year, and I was like, you know what? It's really great. I'm gonna learn not to hesitate, because there's sometimes like I like think too much about stuff. So I'm just gonna stop hesitating. And I want to say that was probably going into, it was either going into 2019 or 2020. And maybe it was going into 20. Anyway, so from that, with me not hesitating, I applied for working with Anaya Wellness, which I've been working for over 2 years. I mean, I've been working as like admin for over 2 years, but as an instructor there, that's basically I think like 3 years, almost 3 years. So I want to say it's probably going to 2020, because it was like earlier the same year that I started like doing admin work for them too. So like, you know, you get that imposter syndrome, and you're like, oh wow. And that's a whole nother story, that like Naya Wellness, like Ton from Naya Wellness is somebody that was following for probably like 4 years. Just like I liked her posts, and she was a hairstylist. I love hair. I love hair. I don't really like doing hair, but I love hair. And I do my hair because I have to. But I was following her for literally like 4 years, and then randomly I saw that she had become a coach, and I was like, you know what, that makes sense. Um, and then I saw that she's like starting a business, and I was like, and I started getting imposter syndrome. I'm like, okay, why am I having imposter syndrome? Like, I've been a coach for even longer than she was, but I'm just like, why do I not feel qualified? And it's like, we all have that thing sometimes, or just, stuff from maybe childhood, not feeling good enough or whatever. So I was like, I'm not going to hesitate. I'm going to apply. And, and now I've been like doing that work for over 2 years. And then, so the same, like with the company that I got a job with now, the tech company that I really wanted, it's a virtual reality company. I never even thought I would be interested in virtual reality, to be perfectly honest. But something about it just seems so cool. And I just really was like, like, this company seems really cool. I was like, I really was like, I'm not going to apply. Like, I've never done virtual reality. And I literally, and it was one of those application forms where you actually have to answer questions. And so it was something, I was just like so honest, and I wasn't trying to be like professional in my responses. I was just like, I think it would be really cool. Like, I haven't done VR, but like I've done, the part, basically the part that I'm applying for, but I haven't done it in virtual reality, but I'd like to learn, like, whatever. And I just like took it as a throwaway, because I was just like, they're not going to get back to me. And they did, and this is the job that I have. So like, I'm just saying not to hesitate, because you miss so many opportunities when you're just like making the space to talk yourself out of something. And like, I've had such a great experience with NIA Wellness, and now I know I'm gonna have a great experience with the company that I'm gonna be working for, starting in like 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. So that's all I want to say. Don't hesitate, do the thing, and see you in Oklahoma. Peace and mellow vibes.